you ever wondered if history truly repeats itself? In today's political climate, the comparisons between modern leaders and historical figures are frequent. A striking comparison is often made between Donald Trump, the 45th President of the United States, and challenged established political systems and left lasting legacies of controversy and support. But can Trump really be seen as the new Tiberius Gracchus? Tiberius Gracchus was born into a prominent Roman family, yet he devoted much of his political career to the plight of Rome's underprivileged. After serving as a military officer, Gracchus saw the devastating economic inequalities that plagued Rome, where land ownership was concentrated in the hands of the wealthy, leaving ordinary citizens struggling. This inspired him to pursue the office of tribune, a position that gave him the power to advocate for the common people. His ambitious proposal to redistribute public lands to the poor made him a beloved figure among the plebeians, but also a target of the Roman elite, who feared losing their wealth and power. Unlike Gracchus, Donald Trump built his career in business, yet his political rise followed a similar pattern of challenging the establishment. In 2016, Trump ran for president as a political outsider, positioning himself as the voice of the forgotten American worker. His platform of economic reform, immigration control, and an anti-establishment stance resonated deeply with voters who felt left behind by traditional politicians. Like Gracchus, Trump capitalized on growing frustrations among the population, particularly middle and working-class Americans who believed that the political system no longer worked for them. His promise to drain the swamp echoed Gracchus' desire to dismantle entrenched power structures. Tiberius Gracchus' political strategy hinged on his ability to connect with the Roman plebeians, who felt neglected by the ruling elite. His push for land reform, which aimed to redistribute public lands to poor citizens, was a direct appeal to this disenfranchised group. Gracchus' populist rhetoric painted the Senate as a self-serving aristocracy, out of touch with the needs of ordinary Romans. His ability to rally the masses around his cause earned him widespread support, but it also provoked fierce resistance from the Senate, who saw his actions as a threat to their social and economic dominance. His populism sparked both admiration and fear, setting the stage for deep political divides. Similarly, Donald Trump's populism revolved around a powerful slogan, "Make America Great Again." This message tapped into a sense of lost national pride and economic decline, particularly among working-class Americans who felt abandoned by the political elite. Trump's rhetoric targeted globalization, immigration, and economic policies that he claimed had stripped Americans of jobs and security. Like Gracchus, Trump's appeal to a disenfranchised electorate helped him build a fervent base of support. However, his populist approach also drew significant opposition from political elites and media figures, who accused him of fostering division and authoritarianism. Trump's populism, much like Gracchus's, has proven to be both a unifying and polarizing force. Donald Trump's economic policies, while different in focus, similarly sought to challenge the status quo and address economic inequalities. His administration enacted significant tax cuts, aimed at boosting the economy by reducing the tax burden on businesses and individuals. Trump also initiated a controversial trade war with China, imposing tariffs in an effort to protect American industries. While these policies were celebrated by some for promoting economic growth and protecting American jobs, they also faced criticism for increasing the national deficit and potentially exacerbating income inequality. Like Gracchus's reforms, Trump's economic policies led to sharp political divides and ongoing debate about their long-term effects on the economy and society. Gracchus' populist policies brought him into direct conflict with the Roman Senate, the body of aristocratic elites who controlled much of Rome's political power. His decision to bypass the Senate and take his land reform bill directly to the plebeian assembly marked a radical break with tradition, and his presidency was marked by intense conflict with the political and media establishments in the U.S. His administration often bypassed traditional channels of governance, relying heavily on executive orders to push through his agenda. Trump's critics accused him of undermining democratic institutions, particularly during his two impeachment trials, which centered on allegations of abuse of power and obstruction of justice. Throughout his presidency, Trump's clashes with Congress, the judiciary, and the media further deepened political polarization in the U.S. His refusal to concede defeat after the 2020 election and the subsequent Capitol riots marked one of the most tumultuous periods in recent American history, with lasting implications for the nation's political landscape. Appealing directly to the masses rather than relying on the support of the Senate, his assassination did little to quash the populist movement he had ignited. Instead, it fueled a growing divide between Rome's aristocracy and the plebeians. Donald Trump's influence on American politics remains strong, even after his presidency. Despite facing significant political backlash, including impeachment and widespread media criticism, Trump has maintained a loyal base of supporters who continue to view him as a champion of their interests. His influence within the Republican Party remains dominant, shaping the party's platform and direction even after leaving office. In the aftermath of his death, Tiberius Gracchus was viewed in starkly different ways by his contemporaries. To some, he was a revolutionary hero who had fought for the rights of Rome's poor and challenged the injustices of the aristocracy. To others, he was a dangerous demagogue who had threatened the stability of the republic by undermining the authority of the Senate. Similarly, Donald Trump's legacy is hotly debated. Supporters see him as a disruptor who challenged a corrupt political system and fought for the interests of everyday Americans. Critics, however, argue that his presidency eroded democratic norms and fostered division within the country. Whether viewed as a revolutionary leader or a reactionary figure, Trump's impact on American politics is undeniable. In comparing Donald Trump to Tiberius Gracchus, we see striking parallels between these two figures who, though separated by centuries, both challenged entrenched political systems through populist appeals. While their methods and outcomes differed, both men capitalized on the frustrations of their times, seeking to empower the disenfranchised while provoking fierce opposition from established elites. Whether Trump is a modern-day Gracchus remains to be seen, but the lessons of history remind us that populism, for better or worse, has the power to reshape societies in profound ways. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Timeless Tales for more historical deep dives.